Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do my monthly make for a series that I started here on YouTube called hashtag Let's Play with Dolls. It's pulling out our Julie Nutting dolls or maybe our gorgeous dolls or whatever doll you have and just doing a monthly themed art page with it. Just having some fun. I love my Julie Nutting dolls and I just don't use them anywhere nearly enough, so I thought I'd start this series doing one make per month for the entire year of 2026. All right, and giving it a theme. So we're going to get started on this because these can run a little bit lengthy. Try to keep it 45 minutes at the most, but we'll try and see what happens. All right, for this month I am using, let me pull her out, this doll here, and her name is Alina, and I thought she would be fun to use. And I have a lot of these, and I just pulled out 12 random ones, and I'm using a different one for each make. All right, so this is the one I chose, and I just wanted to show you that because I had already stamped her and did some pre-cutting to save a little bit of time on the video. All right, and here she is, and I just did her on white cardstock. And then I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Start with her, and we'll get her dressed, and then we'll go from there. And for her clothing, I have chosen these pieces here. And I'm going to be doing it like a St. Patrick's Day theme for March. All right. So that's what I've got. Let's see. Let's start with some glue. And I'm trying to speak as loudly as I can. I'm still dealing with this throat thing, whatever I've got going on here. I'm feeling better, but just I cannot get rid of the stuffiness in my throat. So I'm still working on that, so please bear with me. All right, I just pulled out some random green papers, and I thought we would get her dressed with this. So let's see. All right, let's start with her skirt. So how is everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing better every day. I don't know, this might be sticker paper. Let me look at this. No, it's not. Okay. So I thought we'd get her all fancied up here. Let's see. Use a little wet glue. And for her little sash there, I did that in glitter paper. Oh, that looks really pretty. Okay. Looks real nice. All right, there's a lot of pieces involved with this make, so when it comes to dressing them up. And then I did another little piece. Use a little bit of glue for her little frilly part of her blouse. Right along the top. That's what this is. Get it. Okay. Pardon my coughing. All right, snip that. And I got her some green shoes. Which, let's see here. That goes on that one. This must go on this one. I think she looks really cute. I didn't think about her hair though. Maybe we could use some alcohol inks at the last minute if we have time and color in her hair. All right, I am working out of my little book that I'm putting together, and this size is 6 by 9 watercolor pages. So let's grab one of those. And I just pulled out all of my green bits, everything that I could pretty much find. I got a green paper clip here. Then I just got some background papers. I found this beautiful piece here from, what is that book? I can't think of it right now. Isn't that gorgeous? But maybe use a little bit of that. And then the leftover pieces from her outfit. The glitter paper, the green, and the green. So, let's see what we could use. It doesn't quite fit there, but we could do it this way. I'm thinking just do some layering. And cut a strip of this off. I love glitter paper. Don't use that as nearly as much as I'd like a lot of times as well. Let's see how this would look. Just do some layering. I didn't cut it long enough. This is the same green. I'll have to use another piece of that, maybe. Maybe just do a background like that. Okay, let's just start putting it down because I'm going to go back and forth and not want to be decisive. All right. Start with this darker, lighter green. Okay. Go with this one. This one again. And then the darker one again. This is going to be grained out by the time we're done. Let's see if she's going to stand out on there. Pretty good. Okay. We're going to have to use some of that glitter paper somewhere, though. I like that. stick. And I'm just using this Elmer's glue stick. It's not the best. All right, that's a start. Just go this direction. Okay, then I've got a whole bunch of beautiful little die cuts that were gifted to me from a dear friend of mine. And I've used a few of them, but I still got a whole bunch left, so I thought maybe we could pick through that. Oh, and there's a coin in there. Good luck coin, gold coin. Okay, and then I also have these are from the Dollar Tree last year, what I had left over. And then I grabbed these and a couple frames. So I have these little St. Patrick's Day images, and I thought maybe I could frame one of them and use it that way. It's not quite large enough. See, that looks cute. I don't know about those. That looks real cute also. Well, let's do this one. It says the wearing of the green, and we're doing a lot of green. So we'll use this side. Okay. That. And yeah, I think that one looks a little too busy. So we're gonna use this one. And this is a sticker. So I'm gonna take the backing off. I'm not gonna put it down yet because I don't know where I want to use it. Excuse me. But I'm gonna put the picture in the frame just to get it ready. Closer to me so I can get it straight there. Wearing of the green. All right, so we're going to use that. Set that right there for the moment. And maybe we could use the other ones as well. I don't know. I do want to use some of this, I think. It's just so beautiful. Just a strip. Just put a piece of it right there. We're not going to glue anything down yet. See where we want everything. Maybe bring her over closer to her. I think I want to trim this down a little more. Move that glue. I'm going to have it all in my sleeve. definitely want some more glitter paper in here. So I want this to go across the edge here. Yes, I like that. Okay. Is this sticker paper? I think it is. Let me look. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna cut a piece of this off. Run that down the side. And this is going to go over the edge of that. I think I can use snail tape for that. Just like that, okay? So if you have any stamped dolls or, dolls, and this is something that interests you, please feel free to join in. I would love to have you join. I always try to do series that, that are open. I don't do anything that's closed that's, leaves anybody out. So definitely, if this is something that you like, please feel free to join in. Okay. Yes. It should be standing there right like that, I think. Okay. Let's take a look at these goodies. I have to sneeze, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't know. This is kind of big now. I don't know if I should even use it. But we're going to. Down it goes. Down it goes. Okay. Oh, we got some little. Pots of gold. All right, let's see. Maybe put a pot of gold there. I really like these butterflies. All right, we need to make a little cluster of something here. Maybe that's too big. Let's make a little cluster. And I just made a mess. I knew it. I knew it was coming. It's like, I don't know, for me, when I try my hardest not to make a mess, that's when I make a mess. But when I don't think about it, I'm fine. Is that crazy or what? A little clustered flower there. Okay, let's make another one. I only have one of the, oh no, I have another one. Okay. They're all different sizes. Okay, let's do this one. Pick up some of that spilt glue. All right, there's another one. Those petals a little bit. We should make one more. I like odd numbers. Maybe this one. All right, there's a third one. Oh, put enough glue. Glitter paper requires extra glue. Okay, there we go. Now we need, make sure this is down well, put extra glue there. Okay, let's see. These have pots of gold on them, but maybe we use this bigger pot of gold. Put it over here. Have a little more room. Maybe that. And got this gold coin. Someone's telling me to use that. All right, let's take that away. And let's just do just like a pile of gold right down here at the bottom. What do you think? A whole bunch of glue there. Just so we can get to stick here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. use a little wet glue. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I know you could probably barely hear me. I'm already behind on getting this done and on my other videos, so I'm just trying my best to get some done here and there as I can. Keep it all up on the page. Okay, I like that. And then maybe one of the little pots right by it. Yeah, let's do that. Right there. Okay, that'll work. As long as none of those fall off. Okay, now let's put our flowers on. And I do like those running down the... There's 1, 2. Where's the third one? 3. Okay. We'll bring this one over on this side. Offset it. There. Okay. Let's bring her back in. We got to keep her positioned. All right, let's go ahead and put her down now, I think, before we get too far into this. It's filling up pretty fast. There. Took her foot underneath the flower there. Here we go. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Let me look at it from this angle. All right. So I feel like we definitely need something there. And I've been doing titles, but I wanted to kind of get away from that. I didn't want to do one on each art page. I wanted to kind of mix it up and do something different. But I may just have to. Like that. And I can do a title right down the stream there. But I didn't pull out my word letters. So I'm going to have to do that part off camera if I decide to. Actually, I think if I do those two things, I think that would fill it up quite well. Sorry, I've been kind of out of camera there. yeah, I think that looks kind of nice. And if I put a word title right down there, I think that would fill that up really nicely. But before I do that, got a little owl here. I don't think he'll go. I really like these butterflies though. All right, we're gonna skip that too. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these down here. And I'm gonna try and use my finger. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a title. I mean, we've gave it a theme. It's, you know, St. Patrick's Day, of course. I don't want to kind of give it a title if I can. And I may have to just show you that next month when I do, before I start the next make for April. Because I didn't pull my WordPress out. Let's put a dollop of glue on that. And that will hold all those in place quite well, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay, one more thing. I think we need to put a little center in the middle of the flowers. Let me grab my flat back pearls. Oh, and I also have, this fell on the floor. I also have this small piece of trim that I thought maybe I could use somewhere. All right, well, think about that while I'm pulling out some pearls. All right, I like that. We're just gonna bling this baby out. Okay. Wondering if maybe I should bring in some bigger pieces. See how that looks. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? All right, I'm gonna change these out real quick. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Much better. Yes. Okay, I like that. What if we put one on her little sash right here? See how that'll look. I like that. Okay, there we go. Now I do plan on putting, I think I'll just do, trying to think. St. Patty's Day luck or just Happy St. Patrick's Day, something like that, right along there. And I'm going to run that right there. Okay? But as far as this, can we do a little bow? See how that'll look. I'm not going to cut it unless I use it. I don't think so. Okay, guys. Well, that was kind of messy, but we got it finished. St. Patrick's Day themed. We've got a pot of gold overflowing with gold there. We've got some bling. We've got some glitter. She's all decked out. And I think I will go ahead and tint her hair as well. And I'll be sure to show that to you before I start next month, okay? But for now, I think I'm going to call that done, guys. I hope you guys like that. All right. And like I said, this is open to anybody that would like to join. Do one art page, themed page a month using your favorite doll. All right. So that's my make for today, guys. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. Truly, truly appreciate it. As always, take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.